Knowing how long this could possibly take, what made you think that you were going to get your money within 6 months?
Well, because I assumed that they would end up paying her, at which time Sally would turn around and pay me. I know that for a fact. I mean, I feel it in here.
If she had it, she'd give it to you.
Yeah, agreed.
I just have one last question. Ms. Baker, do you see any way that this estate problem is going to be resolved within the next 3 weeks or so?
Oh, no. I just finished up with the small claims, and I have to get it notarized
Yeah.
and sent in.
I have nothing further.
Thank you both very much. We'll excuse you now while we deliberate.
This courtroom is now in recess, so go ahead and exit.
Well, there's no doubt that there was a loan extended. They agree on the amount that is still owed. The only question here is whether the lawsuit is premature, because she's about a month before payment is actually due. However, I think the defendant has made clear she is not making this repayment within the next month. And so I think that this is a circumstance of anticipatory breach.
I was looking at it from an equitable point of view, but I think your analysis is much more grounded in the law than my instinctive reaction would be. We have this case in front of us now. There is no possibility that this woman is going to be able to pay her back, and therefore she'd have to clutter up the courts with another lawsuit when we can resolve it right now for the two of them.
I agree. And if she had it, she would give it. I mean,
Yeah.
no love
Good.
loss here
Good.
between these two.
So we have a verdict.
We do.
We do.
This court is again in session.
Ms. Ramey, Ms. Baker, we have deliberated and reached a unanimous verdict. So the two of you clearly agreed that there was a loan extended. You agree on the amount that's still owing, which is $500. And you did what we ask all of our litigants to do, right, which is put it in writing. So the only issue for us really was, is this lawsuit premature? Because the loan is not technically due to be repaid for another couple of weeks. Now, there's a concept under the law called anticipatory breach, which means if one party to a contract says, I know that I cannot repay this by the time that it's due, then the lawsuit is not too early. Ms. Baker's testimony has been very clear. She's not going to see this money that she needs to repay you in the next couple of weeks, and therefore we find that your lawsuit is not too early. There's no real dispute as to the remaining facts. $500 is owed from Ms. Baker to Ms. Ramey, and our verdict is in favor of you, Ms. Ramey. We are granting your suit for the full amount requested for $500, and that's the verdict of the court.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you both.
And this courtroom is adjourned.
There's no animosity between the two of us other than the fact that we got into a situation that we didn't know quite how to get out of.
I did the best I could.
I really appreciate those three judges. They were lovely.